Well, I have been watching what the school district was doing with the possibility of the new high school and trying to figure out what to do with the other two high schools, going to many school board meetings. And there was a letter to the editor written by, I believe, Matt Anello, who I think was on the zoning board at that time. And the letter was that there was going to be a public hearing at City Hall having to do with the rezoning of this property. And at the time I was out of town, I came back in town and went down to City Hall for the meeting. I had not prepared any presentation, which I often would. I wanted to just kind of sense what was the feeling of the people. And the room was packed. And there were people from many different not-for-profits and walks of life, politicians, just common people like myself that were at that meeting and spoke out. Yeah, we had faith. We were believing that righteousness will prevail and that the right thing will be done. And that was part of the theme that we were pushing towards the end, is that because it's the right thing to do. It's a solid building. Just because you don't know what to do with it, just because it has a leaky roof, that's no justification to tear it down. Building this whole project has been such an honor, you know, to give back to the community. When I came here, I asked my husband, I said, where are all the old, beautiful homes? No, everything's been torn down. We were bound and determined this was not going to be one of them, to be torn down. So it's been an honor to be a part of it. And so many of the wonderful people that we've met, as you know, serving in a volunteer position. I mean, talking to Lisa, it's just like there's not been any time since we last spoke, and yet it has been years since we've spoken. And so the friendships and relationships that you build when you give of yourself, just purely because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Well, thank you.